So the first one, they ask you to the points of the same three-dimensional coordinate system, just graph these points. A, 3, 5, 6, X, Y, and Z. So if you look, be careful here when you choose the solution. I already did here, which is wrong. So X is a 3. This is the Y coordinate. This is the X, and here is the Z. X is a 3. So here is X, 3. So it could be this one. Because 1, 2, 3. This is the Y coordinate, okay? This is the X. It's a little bit confusing here with this selection. Y is 5. So you see this is right. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's the Y. And the Z is 6. So Z is 6. So the first point, this one.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yes.
So the Y, you said the Y is 5, right?
The Y is 5. Yes. X, Y, Z.
Yeah. Why does it look like it's on 4 instead of 5?
Say it again. Y is look like?
Looks like 4 instead of 5, like the where the
Yeah,
point.
because here's, be careful. You see the location of the Y? It's supposed to be here, because I am telling you, it's not accurate, the graph.
Oh, okay.
So this one, you see, if you look to the other one, all these points is not 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, I see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. You have to look at it from a different
Perfect. Yeah, from different angle. That's why I'm telling you, you have to take your time. It's an easy question, but when you look to the graph, it's confusing.
Okay.
So if you look to the 6, you see the point, it goes up 6 units. So I'm gonna say this is the first point is right. But I have to check the point B. Negative X is -4. So here is the positive side, here is the negative side, right? So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, supposed to be here.
Okay.
What about Y is 2? You see 1, 2. This is X, the negative side, and here's Y. Z is going to be 5. That means it's going to go up 5 units. This one is going to be wrong. This one is going to be wrong. This one is going to be wrong. So this is the right choice, okay? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Mm-hmm. Let's check that. I'm telling you, it's a little bit confusing here. Let me check it. Oh, yeah. So this is the right one. Let's go to the second one. Exactly the same thing. But now you see, they give you negative and positive. And this is a really good example. So you can know you have to choose the negative or the positive side. So the first one, X is 0. That's mean I'm just gonna use this as a graphing, then we'll see which one is going to be the right one. Y is 4. That's mean here's the positive Y. So Y is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be here on this point because X is 0. What about Z is -9? That means it's gonna go down. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Just keep yourself on mute because it's easier.
Sorry.
So the first point, this is right. Okay. Let's check the second point. X is 4. So where is the X coordinate? This is the X coordinate, the positive. This is the negative X coordinate. So 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is the positive side. Y is 0. That means I'm not going to go here or here. Z is 9. That means you're going to go
9.
up. So this is going to be the right solution, 9. You see, if you look to this one, you're going to say this is 5 or 6. No, because you have to get like this. You get the graph? So this is the right one. Okay, let's check that. Oh, yeah, this is right. Why they give you the sign here? The third one. These examples now is important. Check what they're telling you. You have just visualized. They're telling you the point is located 5 units in front of the YZ plane. So we have to write down the coordinate for the point. So who's gonna tell me which coordinate this one? The point is located in front, the YZ plane. If you look here, so here is X, here is Y, and here is Z. Let's say this is Y, this is X, and here is Z. The point is located in the front, 5 units in front of the YZ plane. So where is the YZ plane? Here is going to be the YZ plane. The point is on which coordinate? Let's go back to this graph. Which coordinate you're missing? If it says YZ plane, remember when I told you here? So here, look here. If the point is located on the YZ plane, so which coordinate this one?
X.
X. In the front, that means going to be positive. If they say to you behind, so it's going to be negative. That means the first coordinate is going to be X, which is how many units? 4 units.
Yep.
Now the second one, 4 units.
The first one is actually 5.
5, yeah, good. So the first one is 5. The second one, 4 units to the left of XZ plane.
That would be Y. So
Y, but be
left
careful.
is negative.
Negative. So -4. The third one is going to be 1 unit below the XY plane.
-1.
So it's going to be -1. You see, it's not that much hard. You just have to focus when they ask you. And this direction is really important. That's why I told you, if you see X, the YZ plane, that means X. XZ plane, it's Y. XY plane is going to be Z. Next one, what is the Z coordinate of any point here in the XY plane?
XY plane. That would be a Z.
Okay, so XY plane is Z. But if there's a point on XY plane, how much is going to be the Z?
It would be we would have to use the XY plane.
Yes, so because they're telling you. So if I give you a point with XY plane, how much the Z?
Would be -8.
You can say -8.
Units below, like 8 units below.
Okay. So here's the coordinate. No, I'm talking about this example. So here's the,
Oh, we're on number 4. I was doing number 5 for some reason.
okay.
What
So
is Z? Oh,
XY plane. This is Y, this is X. Where is the coordinate Z?
it would be at 0. So
Just
underneath.
write down. Just
Yeah.
write down 0.
Mhm.
Okay. Now the next one, what they're telling you, determine the location of the point X, Y, Z that satisfy the given condition. Z equal -8. So they give you the Z. That's mean the point is going to be direct to which plane?
The XY.
XY plane. In the front or behind? Up or below?
It'd be below.
Below that. So which option? You see the point is on the plane parallel to XY plane and A units. This is above. You have to choose the value.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Next one. Determine the location of the point XYZ that satisfies the condition. They say X greater than 0. That's mean which coordinate is the X coordinate. So the point is going to be parallel to which plane? They give you the X positive, X greater than 0. Think about that.
Right. Let's see, X is greater than 0, so it'd be dealing with the YZ plane.
YZ plane, okay, because they give you the X coordinate, that means it's YZ plane. It's going to be in the front or behind?
It would be in front.
In the front. So we have to choose, the point is in the front of, not this one. The point is in the front of YZ plane. So this one. Now let's go to the next one. Find the distance d between these 2 points. You're just going to use the distance formula, okay?
Mhm.
And be careful. This one minus this one squared. This one minus this one squared. -3 minus 1 squared. And all under the square root, then you're going to find the distance. Here is the one. A triangle with the vertex, these 3 points, these points, not vectors, is translated 2 units to the right. Okay? Along with which coordinate? So you have a triangle. You're going to translate this triangle on which coordinate? That means you're going to shift it on the y coordinate.
Mhm.
Determine the coordinates of the translate triangle. They ask you to find the new coordinate. So write down the first point here, second point here, and the third point here. So if you have any point and you're going to shift this point on the y coordinate, which coordinate is going to be changed?
Let's see.
Which coordinate you have to change? Let's do it
On
simple.
the y-axis. So then in order to change the y-axis, XZ.
So here's the thing. So if you have point, let's make a symbol on x, y coordinate, okay?
Once you just add 2 to every coordinate.
Because
number
which coordinate? Because the change is going to be only on the y-axis.
Mhm.
So I have to add 2 units to where?
To the right along the y-axis.
Okay, along the y-axis. So each point, if I need to shift this point 2 units to the right on the y-axis.
Mhm.
So I have to add 2 to the x or the y or the z.
No, it's the y to y.
To the y. So
Mhm.
I'm going to add here, I'm going to say 3, the first point, and 6, and 1. So here's the first point, because the change is going to be only on the y coordinate. And be careful, they're telling you to the right. If they told you to the left, you're gonna minus 2, because you have to shift it to the left, to the opposite side. The second point is going to be 0, comma 8, comma 2. And the third point is going to be 3, comma, and 5. You're gonna add 2 is going to be 7, comma, the last one is going to be 6. Is that the problem with this one? Yes or no?
Yes.
So it's good, or there's a problem?
Which problem are you talking about?
No, there's a problem like how to find like this type of question.
Oh no, no, I'm almost done with all the homework.
Okay, so the next one. Midpoint, I already showed you there's a formula in the slides. Just gonna use the like 4 plus 8 divided by 2, 0 plus 8 divided by 2, and negative 3 plus 15 divided by 2. So this is a midpoint formula. Let's check the next one. I need you to think with me for this example.
Okay.
They give you this graph. Haley, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the graph. You see, this is like if you want to take pictures so you can visualize how it's going to be the coordinates. This is the X, this is the Y, and here is the Z. So on this side is going to be the negative X. On this side is going to be the negative Y, and below is going to be the negative Z. But now we're just working with this graph, which is the positives. Find the components form of the vector V. Here's our vector. So this is the beginning and this is the end of the vector. That's mean this is the initial point and here is the terminal point. So we need to find the vector. How are we gonna find the vector?
Using that formula like Q1 minus Q2 and then
Yes, you're just gonna use this formula. So the first point, the initial point is 6, 7, and 0. And the terminal point is 6, 7, and 9. That's mean the vector V is going to be equal 6 minus 6, 7 minus 7, and 9 minus 0. So it's going to be 0 and 0 and 9. So if you look to this vector, the component, let's write down as a vector. Here's this. That means going to be 0, 0, 9. So here's the component form of this vector V. Right.
Mhm.
The second one. What do you have to do? The second one.
you gotta use that formula I plus
Standard, yes, we're just gonna write down in the standard unit vector notation, which is there's no I because it's 0I, 0J. So you're just gonna write down
9K.
9K. I think we
Oh,
can
you gotta
do
use
this.
that vector. Yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect. So 9K. Okay. What else? Sketch the vector with initial point at the origin. By the way, sometimes they're not going to tell you sketch with the initial point at the origin. Just sketch the vector. That's mean always start as initial point from the 0, 0, and it's going to be, you see the vector where it goes only on the Z coordinate, because X and Y zeros. So this is, you see this one is wrong, this one is wrong, this one is wrong. So here's the right one, because it's going to be there is no X, there is no Y, that means it's going to be only on the Z coordinate. We're done from this one. You're gonna do exactly the same thing, and here, look here, for this example. Find the component form and the magnitude. What's the meaning of magnitude? What's that mean? That means the length of the vector V with the given initial and terminal points. Then find a unit vector. Check remember when you ask me, find a unit vector. That means we need to find a new vector with the same direction of V, and the length for the new vector is going to be, how much going to be? How much is going to be the length of the new vector? If it's unit vector, that means the length always supposed to be 1.
Yeah.
So here is the initial point, and here's the terminal point. First of all, you're gonna find the vector V, then you're gonna find the magnitude, which is the length. Then you're gonna divide the vector by its length. Okay, so they give you all the steps, you just have to do one by one. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go to the next one. Find the vector Z given that here's U and here's V and here's W. Z is going to be equal U minus V plus 2W. You're just gonna add and minus and multiply, so that's not hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Find the vector Z given that U and V and W, you're gonna do exactly the same thing. But be careful here. Z exists on this side. How are you gonna find Z? First of all, you have to move the Z on the other side, or you're gonna move all these variables on the left side, because you need to keep the Z by itself. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Have to keep the Z by itself and move everything to the other side. When you find the vector, divide by 3, you're gonna find the vector Z. Let's go to the next one. Find the length or magnitude of the vector V. That's not that much hard. And here's the last one. You have to watch the video or no. The distance between 2 points is D. Is that the formula of the distance? Just true or false?
That's true.
True, this is the formula to find the distance between 2 points. If we have 3 coordinates, X, Y, and Z.